All right, guys, I wanted to talk about a couple other things after I get to going too far on this project. There's a couple things I forgot to talk about there on that last video. I am going to run a purge on this thing, and which means I'm going to fill these tubes up with argon whenever I'm welding. So it's going to get kind of difficult on some of them, but I think if I get creative, I'll be okay. So on this first one, I just went ahead and I've got my argon, a secondary tank, pushing argon into this end of the tube. There were 3 holes right here, and I just clamped that little piece of flat metal onto it to block those holes off. Then if you come over here, I have capped this other end off, and you can't hardly see it, but there's a little bitty hole right there toward the top end of that. I always put my hole toward the top end of whatever I'm purging, because argon is heavier than air, and it will settle at the bottom and push the air out of the top, theoretically. So these joints were very tight, so I decided that instead of just sticking them together and weld them off, I wanted to get a little bit more penetration. Remember, we are talking about a 150 psi pressure test, so I just took my 80 grit tiger paw right there, and I just knocked a little bit of bevel on that. Probably went 1/2 or 3/4 of the thickness down, and that'll give me a nice little V groove to weld. Inside of here, you can't hardly see it there, but I did manage to make a weld with that clear cup. I think it's okay, but I'm gonna try the other one, see if I get a little bit better color out of that. So anyway, thanks a lot. Talk to you later.